Hey everybody, thank you so much for joining in with me on tonight, this Sunday. Tonight we're going to be switching it up a little bit, and we're going to be talking about ascension. We're going to be talking about the impact of ascension and what it can do in your life. So first I want to start off by saying that we have all experienced ascension in some way. And so just basically a simple definition of ascension is increasing in frequency. And so if you think about increasing your frequency, basically what I want to kind of bring you over into is that by increasing your frequency brings more divine light and presence into a physical form. Okay, and so the benefits of ascension, what I would call the awakening, is the process and the progress while on your ascension path that allows you to experience different realms, and it allows you to see things multidimensional, which means from a different perspective. Okay, you begin to become more present in the here and now. You become more elevated, and you disconnect from things where at one point felt comfortable to you. They no longer serve that comfort feeling or that comfort purpose. And so you tend to disconnect from lower vibrations. This is your transformation. And so we move on into the portion of being up for review. We move to the portion of the ascension, okay? We are talking about how things no longer serve your highest or greater good. And those things that no longer serve your higher or greater good begin to crumble. They begin to dissolve. You begin to have a lack of interest. And so I want to move forward in talking about certain situations that arise that brings us all to a point of letting go or being pushed. And we have all experienced that before, right? We've all experienced the point of letting go or being pushed. And so this process hurts. This process hurts as we have to disconnect from situations, as we have to disconnect from things that are happening around us, that we have to log off of social media, or we can't look at the news stations because it's too much for our minds to bear, or we have to just maybe be pushed from even thinking about negative things, or if we have to be pushed from a certain lifestyle that we now have to change our lifestyle because the lifestyle that we were living was too dangerous. And so there may have been something life-threatening that caused our lifestyle to change. So we break away from people and just different things that do not serve on our ascension process. And so this is a part where your conscious mind is up for review. Again, up for review. This is your ascension. Up for review. Questions if you have the gift of manifestation and elevation according to the divine will. Be careful who you give and what you give your energy to. Ask yourself, will this or that jeopardize my good energy and my greater alignment? If your answer is yes, simply let it go. Break away from it, or you'll be pushed to let it go. Don't let people keep you confined. Don't let people keep you in a bubble, especially if you have a colorful, creative mind, and you know that you're a person that thinks bigger and wider than anything that a person can ever imagine. Don't let people keep you confined in a bubble. Have you ever just used a tea kettle and you just boiled water? And as you boiled water, the vibrations of the water began to get hotter and hotter. And as it grew hotter and hotter, the vibrations became more intense. And as the intensity came through the tea kettle, it began to blow. It began to whistle. And just even think how that steam has to escape. You can't keep it confined. And so, even when we're entering a freeway and we're trying to get on the ramp, we have got to increase our speed, our momentum. We've got to build up momentum in order to join the rest of the ongoing traffic. We have got to build momentum. We have got to build our frequency. We've got to get high. Our frequency has to become higher. We've got to increase our frequency in order to just enter the freeway. If you don't, you jeopardize your safety or someone else's. And so think about where you are right now and think about how you got here. And, just think physically, spiritually, mentally, in every way. Just think about how you have experienced ascension and think about how you got where you are in your life. We've all experienced it, and we've all we've witnessed a loved one who has passed on, or perhaps we've gotten a promotion at our jobs, or simply we're just influencing other people in some way. Look at how that is ascending. That too is ascending. And so stay rooted in the fact that while we're here on earth, we must evolve. Evolve is what I call the awake. And evolve means to develop gradually. We must evolve. And through evolving comes transformation, which is also our ascension and our awoke process. So those are three. I just gave you three: awake, ascension, and awoke. Thank you so much for watching and tuning in today, and have a blessed night. Bye-bye.